All right, everyone. Welcome back to Movie. That's the name of the podcast. It took me a month to come up with the name. Today, I have Aalto with me,
Hello.
Ari,
Hello.
and Jordan.
Hello.
This is our podcast in which we attempt to figure out the greatest films of all time. Now, did you know the worst film we've ever seen is How to Train Your Dragon? Because I forgot that that's what we landed on in the last episode. Our top four currently is How to Train Your Dragon from 2010, followed by Thumbelina from 1994, Mission Impossible Fallout, and standing at the top, Batman and Robin. Will this continue? Maybe.
It will remain there until morale improves.
We've been through a lot, alright? It's been 2 whole episodes. I'm recording one, which I know what the podcast looks like, so it will no longer take me 12 hours to make one episode of this show. A show that, I'm gonna be honest, should not take longer than 40 minutes to bang out, if I'm being honest, but, you know, sometimes you run into a couple of problems. And then,
But you got a system now, right? You got like.
I do now! and the entire time I was editing, I'm like, thank God I have a system coming up, because otherwise this show will not exist. And no one will even see episode 1. Or episode 2, in which Jordan loudly exclaimed he lost another episode, as if this was a competition. That was their response to How to Train Your Dragon falling to the bottom. Being killed. I know what his problem is. The whole episode was about him.
I need one of these bad movies to be, like, actually bad.
You have some fucking shit on yours, if I recall.
Oh, yeah.
You do.
But what good movie are we watching today?
Okay, so I got everything set up here. I don't think I have a full 40 entries on this, but I'm also still high from our Mario Party stream yesterday, so I can't fix this. I can't figure it out. So I'm just gonna share the screen of is it that? Yeah, that. I show you that. Behold, we have a wheel.
Behold.
Gentlemen,
Behold!
the
All right.
ruffles.
So, for people who haven't seen the show, we watch a good movie by spinning a wheel. We each came together with a list of good films. We review it. We rank it based on everything we've seen so far, which has only been 4 movies. Then we spin an evil wheel of evil movies. And then we watch that and rank it and move on with our lives. First, we have the good list, which currently is composed of Little Shop of Horrors, Man on Fire, The Batman vs. Dracula, Hot Fuzz, Hundreds of Beavers, Kung Pao Entered the Fist, Dragon Ball Super Broly, Iron Man, Burn After Reading, Constantine, Batman Begins, The Nice Guys, No Country for Old Men, Goodfellas, Too Fast, Too Furious, Back to the Future 2, Knives Out, iRobot, Barbie, Kill Bill Volume 1, Captain Phillips, Con Air, The Big Lebowski, Pain and Gain, Darkman, The Crow, 1994, Forrest Gump, Catch Me If You Can, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, White House Down, Pokemon The Power of Us, Ocean's 13, They Came Together, The Wolf of Wall Street, The Fifth Element, Coming to America, Mad Max Fury Road, and The Lost Boys. We got a nice, beautiful mix.
Lighthouse Down is the only one that makes you laugh. I'm so happy.
Okay, that is yours. I don't want to make accusations of those things. That feels like a dirty
I saw that and I went, nice sneak. Like, I don't know why that of all ones got me for some reason, but we're gonna spin the wheel now. I've shuffled it a bunch. We can do re-rolls should we wish to, but here's what we got coming up on the first attempt. Ocean's 13.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wait, isn't that a sequel though?
Who cares?
I think there were 12 before it, yeah. All right, would we like to go? Would we like to go for that, or would we like to spin again?
Let's go for it.
Yay.
What?
Do you still want to go to it after hearing that yay?
No.
No.
It's a reverse big store.
Doesn't matter if we win, as long as the casino loses.
Which means that we have to rig craps, blackjack, slots, and roulette, all in our favor.
Jeez, could you make it any more complicated?
Okay.
All right, Ocean's 13 is a 2007 heist film headlined by the lead of our host's collective favorite film of all time, Batman and Robin. In this third part in a trilogy of films, a lot of iconic celebrities of the time period show that you can steal things really good if you plan really good. Just like Batman. Man, you remember Batman and Robin? I do. It was the best film we've ever seen? Oh, that's crazy. Ocean's 13 made $311 million on an $85 million budget. Matt Damon wants to eat very well-aged pussy. Ari, what did you think of Ocean's 13?
I love this movie to death. It has just a good energy, a good tempo to it the entire time. Just the kind of like, we're gonna get this guy, and then they just kind of get this guy over the course of 2 hours. It's a 2-hour movie. It's about an hour and a half of buildup of them establishing the 18 different ways they're going to get this guy. And then once that hour and 30 minutes is up, the remaining 30 minutes is just them beating the shit out of him and fleecing him for everything that he has. It's so good.
Jordan, I imagine you've never seen this before, as it's a movie that's older than 5 years. What did you think?
I really, really like this movie. Every scene has a really nice just snappiness to it, thanks to the really good editing and cinematography. The final beatdown of this antagonist is
the final beatdown.
Like, imagine a 77-page muda of torture.
Yeah.
Because the entire time I'm watching this movie, I'm thinking about, like, what is this happening, like, in real time? Like, how much is this guy spiraling, thinking it's at the end of the spiral?
I would say 5 minutes, because there's a line in the movie where they shut down, like, the big computer room when they're, like, locked in it for a little bit. They say it takes 3.5 minutes for it to reset, so there's a little bit of extra, like, room at the end of that, so I'm gonna say, like, 5 to 6 minutes. His life was ruined.
Welcome to your second appearance on our show, Mr. Clooney.
Hello, Mr. Clune.
I forgot, did I put Fantastic Mr. Fox on mine or not?
Yes, I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
A lot of Clooney.
I'm just saying there's a non-zero chance if this goes high enough, George Clooney will populate number 1 and number 2 on our greatest movies of all time.
Can we secretly make this a George Clooney?
He's slowly finding way, and people are gonna be like, I get it when we fucking put the Flash really high up.
No.
Because he shows up at the fucking end of the movie.
Okay, you know what? You're kind of right. That's like the best performance of that movie because everyone else sucks.
Yeah, he's been there an hour. Dan will tell us what's going on.
He has one line.
Yeah.
What did you think of the movie, Aalto?
Oh, now he's the host. That's crazy. It's crazy how that happened. He's trying to take it away from me. You saw that, Aaron? Did you see that? Unbelievable.
Hostile here.
Unfucking believable.
I don't like when mom and dad fight.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you the Fonz? What's going on?
No.
The Franz.
The Franz?
Alright, that movie was fucking awesome.
Yeah, Alto, what did you think of Ocean's 13?
I love that shit. That it had style, just like out the ass. Like every scene was a different color that sounds incredibly childish, but it's like one scene would be entirely red, right? There were so many scenes that were just almost entirely blue with 1 or 2 things breaking it up, and it looked really fucking nice in a way I don't think I've seen a movie look ever. I've I've never seen a heist movie, like a pure heist movie. I've seen movies that kind of devolved into a heist movie or something like that, but I've never seen a pure heist movie. I had no idea it was just 2 hours of running it for his pockets. Like, as Ari said, there's like an hour and a half of like setting it up, and you would think there's some like resistance, there's some hurdle, you know, there's some like act 2, maybe like a failed attempt at the heist, something like that, as you would see in other movies. No, it's an hour and a half of setting it up, 30 minutes of just fucking stealing everything from this guy's life. They ruined Al Pacino in less than 6 minutes. It was crazy.
Just some guy to me, and I guess I pissed him off.
Danny, look, no way you could have known who he was.
Oh,
so just
come
forget
on.
it.
I believe.
It's okay. Let it go.
Taken care of. It's all straight. I got 18 whales. I spoke to them.
I'm too high for someone who talks like this to be real.
Spoke to their assistants.
You're watching a movie with Al Pacino as the main antagonist.
Yeah, I'm like, this is very irresponsible. We should have
Not
watched something.
Hollywood.
We should have watched something a bit more grounded, like Good Burger.
When they lose, they're gonna win.
Sometimes you'll get a heist movie where there's a little bit of friction here, but nah, this was like they put yellow on like the ladders and shit. Everyone got out of this just fine.
Yellow on the ladders. It's really
Also,
good.
shout out to the soundtrack, by the way.
This soundtrack was stinky. Like,
You were-
it's a dirty.
You were
dirty
laughing at
soundtrack.
sound effects.
this
Things
was-
were going twang, and you were just giggling.
This is a movie soundtrack equivalent to a Super Nintendo game. Like, they
Dude.
just start using instruments you've never heard before. It's like, what the fuck was that? Never play that sound again. And then they do it multiple times.
I put in Moonwalker on Genesis.
Oh no.
Some of like the musical stings sound like something that like bounces you in a Super Nintendo platformer.
Yes. If your audience wants to see a bunch of long hairs riding rice rockets, but I'm talking about heavy bikes.
What?
This is heavy bike. Bend the road.
Can you say that? Is that like a thing that's like...
Don Cheadle said it, so I think it's okay. Yeah, I enjoyed my time with the movie. It felt good to watch a movie with great cinematography in it. It's in that pocket of time before lighting got a little bit worse in the 2010s. I like George Clooney a lot. This is George Clooney's second best film of the series. This is very true. I'm glad you said it first.
I was gonna start really pushing to shoot it to #1. Just try and like really immediately get Batman and Robin out of there.
Man, that's
No.
That's crazy. You enjoyed this more than Mission Impossible Fallout?
That's the problem. Sometimes we just have to make leaps in order to push agendas.
You know who also made a leap? Batman off the rocket going into space.
That's so
On a
true.
surfboard.
That is true. You know, we've been talking about this movie for a long time, but I think we can get to the results now. I think we're ready to go.
But Casey, what were your thoughts on the movie?
I thought it was pretty good. Okay, so it was time for us to figure out whether or not. All right, so we got to do our ranking. How it works is we rank every film we watch in a Grandmaster list. Everyone just says where they think it should go above another previous movie. I'll give the ranks that we have currently in a second.
Mhm.
And then once we got them all cast, we'll like put it somewhere that makes sense based on where everyone put it. So if someone's really high on it, someone's really low on it, you got to meet somewhere in the middle on it. Currently, our top 4 is Batman and Robin, followed by Mission Impossible Fallout, followed by Thumbelina, and our worst film we've ever seen is How to Train Your Dragon from 2010. So I'm going to throw it to Aalto first. What would you put Ocean's 13 above of those 4?
I would put this above, like, leaps and bounds, like miles, fucking kilometers, whatever, above Mission Impossible 6.
Okay.
1 point behind Batman and Robin.
Okay, so you've got it as your number 2. Okay, Jordan, I would like to know where would you put Ocean's 13? Where what is it above?
You know, sometimes in order to fulfill where you want things to
So you're gonna be doing this honestly? Is this gonna be your honest, true to heart pick, or?
I have to put it over.
You're not gonna lie, right? Just for
You're not-
like some agenda.
I have to put it just under Mission Impossible.
That's good. That's good. That would put it for you at number 3, because if you had to do certain agendas and you suddenly said it was number 1, I'd be like, oh man, I've been overcome by this thing that makes it the worst one for me. Oh, let's neutralize these horrible powers.
I will be honest. I won't do it.
I will never
see where Batman and Robin ends up.
I will never.
It's gonna end up at number 1.
I'll never condone that kind of behavior. We're too honorable on our show that is titled Movie, the definitive movie podcast that features movies.
Movie.
I downloaded the Blockbuster font for this show.
You guys want to become the Blockbuster Busters?
No.
Okay.
Jordan already doing it on their own just fine.
Yeah.
Okay, Ari, where would you place this? Where would you put this above?
I think it just kind of mops the floor with like everything on this list, except for Batman and Robin, one of the greatest movies ever made.
I really thought you were gonna say How to Train Your Dragon. I was about to shit my pants.
Actually,
No.
Yeah.
No, lock it in.
As host
Lock
of
it
the
in.
show, Ari, what were you saying?
lock it in.
But I'm just more interested in what you had to say for the moment before people tried to hit you for trying to speak your truth.
I hate to say this. I kind of want to put it above Batman and Robin. I had a really good time.
It wasn't that good of a time compared to the time we had watching Batman and Robin, though.
That is true.
That's the thing. It doesn't deserve it. That's the thing. The Batman and Robin one is just better. That's why I was like having a doubt, but I'm like, no, we had more fun during Batman and Robin.
You're right. All right, now that you've said it. Good. So we'll lock that in for you. Another person wants it on 2. All right, so was that a unanimous 2 from all 3 of you?
Yes.
I thought I just had it under Mission Impossible.
Oh, yeah, you put it under Mission Impossible. All right, so...
A 3 kind of looks like it, too, if you kind of, like, stretch it out a little bit.
If I base it on how much fun I had here, as we tend to do, I'll have to put it above How to Train Your Dragon. I had a great time. We rolled back a couple of times. But the movie went down a little too smooth for me. Sometimes you run into a problem when your movie's too good. I'm like, I'll remember a couple of parts from this, but not a lot. Also, did you know I'm real high? Like,
Yeah.
But tabulating this based on our spread, 2 people had it on 2, 1 on 3, and 1 on 4. That would put it... Yeah, that would put it in our number 3 spot, looks like. So let's just go ahead and lock this in over here. Based on weighting things down.
The quality of the movie only goes up proportionate to how bad George Clooney's performance is.
I felt more life from him in Batman and Robin, if I'm being honest.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
That's bullshit.
No, that's
complete
true.
lie.
Remember when he would like stare and like not blink? I remember that. That shit was crazy.
He did that a lot.
You did that a
He did that a
lot.
lot, yeah.
Dap him up for that.
This guy watched
nipples.
Oprah, though.
Okay, that makes him gay.
All right, that gives us our top 5 films of all time. Number 5, How to Train Your Dragon. Number 4, Thumbelina from 1994. Number 3, the middle of the pack, Ocean's 13. Number 2, Mission Impossible Fallout. And Hail to the King for, so far, an episode and a half. It's Batman and Robin. Clooney's done it again, baby. He's got one at the top, he's got one in the middle. We're looking great. We're looking great, folks.
Domination.
This is such a great show we do.
It's like Who's Line, but like significantly less funny.
We have the evil wheel, ladies and gentlemen. We not only roll a wheel that has good movies that will score lower than Batman and Robin, but we also have bad movies that can score lower than Batman and Robin. right here for you. Assembled.
Or bad movies that score higher than How to Train Your Dragon.
This also that's really low on my priority list movie-wise. I will now read out the list of these movies, but I need you to know there are now 4 Pokemon movies in it now. Because I added one of Jordan's bad picks. So, in order, this wheel contains Ratatouille, a Ratatouille parody film, Hellraiser 7, Deader, Suicide Squad 2016, Evolution, Epic Movie, Biodome, MVP Most Valuable Primate, Mars Needs Moms, Chicken Little, Fred 2, Night of the Living Fred, Dumb and Dumber 2, Ernest Goes to Africa, Transformers The Last Night, Pebble and the Penguin, Coming to America, Hobbit The Desolation of Smaug, Malibu's Most Wanted, Pokemon Genesect and the Legend Awakened, Fat Albert 2006, Kraven the Hunter, Fant Four Stick,
No.
Pokemon Giratina and the Sky Warrior, Leprechaun Back to the Hood, Wonder Woman 1984, The Lorax, Eternals, Pokemon Lucario and the Mystery of Mew, The Rugrats Go Wild, Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice Extended Edition, Borderlands, 8 Crazy Nights, The Master of Disguise, Kangaroo Jack, The Emoji Movie, Pokemon Arceus and the Jewel of Life, Silent Hill Revelations 3D, The Chaperone, Monkeybone, Dodgeball: A True Underdog Story, and The Country Bears.
Before you spin, I wanna point out something.
Yeah.
All of the Sinnoh Pokemon movies, right? Like
No.
that's the only time they've ever formed like a trilogy, like a real trilogy. Like each movie kind of connects to each other. Whether it be like a recurring character or a concept brought up the previous film coming up later.
Yeah.
By this metric, the only one in that trilogy is good is the Darkrai movie, which was the first of the 3. So that means they came in, hit a home run on their first attempt, and then shit their pants afterwards.
Okay, so now that I've got all of these locked in here, gonna hit shuffle.
So
all right.
Scared. Please don't let it be Batman.
We do have the ability to move off things, but it's a dangerous world out here.
It could be a worse one.
It's very dangerous, but for now, they're defaulting us to.
What we got?
No fucking way. Monkeybone got hit
Yes!
again.
Yes!
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 Yeah, we're watching
We can lock
Monkeybone.
this
We
Okay.
landed on this once already.
All right.
It would be
spin again for hypothetical.
Of course. You think I'm gonna? You think I'm only gonna spin once? That would be horrible. Give me another.
So if we skipped,
If we skipped
out of
Monkeybone, instead we would be watching. That's right, baby. Epic Movie.
Okay, we chose a better movie. Show me the monkey!
Check that monkey! Stu Miley is the creator.
The man behind the monkey.
Monkeybone is his creation.
I love your ways.
Stu was about to have it all until it all came crashing down.
All right, fellas. Monkeybone is a 2001 dark fantasy comedy film set in quotes. That's what the Wikipedia said. From the director behind The Nightmare Before Christmas and James and the Giant Peach. On a $75 million budget, it made back 10% with a $7.6 million full box office take.
I know it. This is a movie that reeks of it bombed.
In this film, Brendan Fraser goes to purgatory where everything looks horrible and has a body swapping experience with the cartoon monkey that he made. I was scared several times. Jordan, show us your Monkeybone opinions.
My Monkeybone opinion is that this movie,
No, I don't.
It's horrifying at multiple points, but the parts that a lot of people fail to mention with this movie is that Brendan Fraser is acting like an insane monkey for most of the movie.
Okay, so my understanding of the film when we were going into it, right, was, they're just gonna... He's in a weird purgatory thing, and it'll be all about him getting out. And then they're like, no, we are actually stealing the concept of Face Off, but with the monkey. Which will make Brendan Fraser act like a psychopath for half the film.
It is magnificent.
Yes,
basically almost everything to do with the purgatory scares the shit out of me, and I don't like just about any of it. Giancarlo Esposito is pretty fun as a villain, but everything else is
he's a little goat man. He's like Phil from Hercules. Why would Monkeybone do this?
I'm Dr. McElroy from the Sleep.
Whoa!
Whoa, that's crazy.
Whoa, I'm still Max Power. You can't do this to me. No.
Oh, you can't do this
no.
to me.
Oh my God.
No.
This is gonna
no.
be a reach. This is gonna be a fucking big reach. Does anyone here know the Cartoon Network show Reanimated?
What is wrong with you?
You know where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah, can you go home instead?
Did that show rip this movie off?
I guess I'll go next. I tend to not go in the front. This film, I didn't know what to expect from this film. It's a Brendan Fraser movie that reviewed badly. Like, I don't know what to do here. Did not know, or I'd forgotten that it was behind the director of James and the Giant Peach and The Nightmare Before Christmas. And you can tell it's scary. Everything animates weird. Very like Mortal Kombat 2 Annihilation in how some things are animated, which makes it better. Brendan Fraser is a generational talent. He hard commits in screaming over the cartoon situation that's happening like it's actually happening to him. Like, I could believe, as an empath, I could feel the pain of Stu Miley, I think his name was. His name was Smiley. He makes cartoons. Oh, I felt for him. The soundtrack felt legitimate in a way that I'm like, is this like a bit? Is this like, what are we doing here? This movie feels like real. They would never make this anymore. They would greenlit. They greenlit. This was a post I think I saw on like Blue Sky or Twitter at one point that went, "We live in a world where no longer 4 coked up executives don't go, that sounds awesome, make that."
It's not right. We really don't get slop like this anymore.
Like, a guy went up and said, okay, so in this, Brendan Fraser's gonna like fucking be possessed by a monkey after going into the purgatory dimension. They're like, we'll give you $75 million to make this happen.
75
This movie,
dollars.
Inflation exists, of course. But if you count it without inflation, this is only $5 million cheaper than Ocean's 13.
Whoa, baby!
Oh no!
Yeah, it's what I was. No! This is the worst option. This will not be beaten for 10 straight episodes.
No, get me out of here.
Hold on. We have to see how well he sells it. We have to see how well he can play an evil cartoon.
50 minutes left.
Release me.
Look at the sideburns. He gave himself sideburns.
Oh, that's real bad.
That's why they gave him a beard. They gave him a beard so they can Soul Patch, evil Soul Patch.
Well, Ari, what did you think of Monkeybone?
This movie made me very sick.
Oh, did that make you sick, or could you being high for over a day make you sick?
Many things are making me very sick right now, but this movie is one of them, and it made me the sickest.
Why are we still doing this voice though?
Even the wizard.
The evil wizard made me watch this movie. No, it's pretty good. It's it's got a very manic energy to all of it. It just the way the story moves, even in the real world, is on manic energy. Like he was doing, like when Monkeybone has possession of the body, he proceeds to do some like Curious George shit to a woman's pussy. like in the
Yes.
middle of the
Oh,
movie.
yes, he does.
Um,
Oh no, man! The ooks that were happening in this movie were killing me.
Okay, again, Brendan Fraser, he keeps knocking out great noises the entire movie, and then then they're like, all right, cool, you've been doing awesome with the noises, so we're going to give your body in the real world to a monkey, and the monkey is going to make monkey noises, so you have to do monkey noises, and he kills it on the monkey noises every time. He also has evil sideburns. He has an evil goatee.
Specifically, they gave him a soul patch. They gave him the most generic evil guy facial hair to exist. Besides when we used to be racist and use the Fu Manchu.
I was about to say the Fu Manchu.
Towards the climax of the movie, the OST has this dizzying effect where it never stops, and it keeps playing like the like escalating. It felt like it just kept going up for a solid 10 minutes of just like that sort of whimsical orchestral suspense music.
You become aware of this music, of the score of the film as you go. It gave me the vibes of Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Beetlejuice, and like the first Harry Potter film of like we're creating this magical vibe to the sound that was really great, but then I kept going, this is Monkeybone though.
Monkeybone.
It was stressing me out. I think the way that the music is included in this movie is very stressful.
Are they're collecting?
Yeah. They need the organs. Oh.
They're collecting it like it's a Jack mission. They're gonna get the fucking precursor orb if they collect all the organs.
Aalto, what is your take on Monkeybone, since this was one of your evil picks, and you're coming back to it now?
I put this movie on the evil list because 20 years ago, give or take, maybe 1 or 2 years more or less, I don't know.
Yep.
Years ago, when
It's
I
fun.
Chinese.
I saw this on HBO at 2 in the morning. The only other HBO channel on at the time had porn. I thought I was going to hell if I watched porn, so I watched Monkeybone, and I was afraid. And for 20 odd years, I've been horrifically afraid of watching Monkeybone. So that's the only reason why it's on the bad list. However, had I watched this earlier, before this would have been on the good list because I fucking loved this movie. This movie was a fucking cracked out fever dream of just the most vibrant fucking sets you've ever seen. The dumbest concepts, fucking Brendan Fraser, fucking bless his fucking heart, doing some of the best fucking monkey noises ever, and he's into it. There are movies where you take a look at an actor and you can tell they're miserable, or you can tell they're having time of their life with it. For example, anytime George Clooney was on screen in Batman and Robin, he looked like he wanted to fucking kill himself.
He looked like he was one of the best actors we have seen on the show.
Brendan Fraser in this movie looks like he was a kid on Christmas morning, got that N64. He looked so excited in every scene he was in. And the way this movie, fuck Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man has Monkeybone pacing.
Dude, I can't wait for episode 3 to come out because we are going to make it a thing where we Monkeybone pacing. This is skipping ahead a bit. This is better than Batman and Robin. I had such a fucking blast watching this movie. Oh my god, it was just so much fun. Were there anything that stood out that someone would like to talk about? I don't want to rush us all the way out of here immediately.
The soundtrack was crazy.
It was crazy.
Every track in this sounds like Danny Elfman music, but without the part where he said he's a pedophile. Other than that, when it's not
wait, hold on. Music, is Danny Elfman a pedophile?
Oh, probably.
Why even probably? Allegedly, then.
Listen. Shut up. He has a song called "I Like Little Girls," with his band Oingo Boingo. That's
Okay.
a thing he wrote, a thing he performed. You don't
Okay.
just do that. Anyways, when it's not rip off Danny Elfman. Every licensed fucking song, every song they use that is licensed is about sex.
What's up, Ari? Anything you'd like to get in here with?
You're like, you just levied. I can't. I'm trying. Okay, we need to focus on the movie, but you like just.
No, this is a part of the movie. Danny Elfman. He's involved now. We're way too high for to ever be responsible for anything. No one's saying anything. You're making me really uncomfortable.
I'm trying to, but every time I do, someone tries to.
Someone's like, so I decided to listen to 𝕼𝕚𝕚𝕚 movie podcast. In this episode, they watched Ocean's 13, but they spent more time talking about Danny Elfman being a alleged pedophile than they did talking about Ocean's 13.
I'm trying to pass it off for someone to talk about the movie, but you're all talking about Danny Elfman being.
That's because I've realized this is going in, and I'm trying to keep it going as long as possible. Because I'm an asshole and an evil man.
I
just get the scores, please.
Casey,
The sex scene
I
was-
put the movie night said he should probably edit it to the podcast.
Okay, let me see here. Let me just head on over to the Discord on my little telephone here. Movie night chat. Danny Elfman songs in 1981. I am a pedophile and an imp. Danny Elfman songs in 1985. I am Mr. Bones the Party Skeleton. Danny Elfman songs in 2015. Here's the 50 Shades soundtrack, Mr. Weinstein, sir. Okay, well, now that you've provided this minutes after the initial accusation, I now understand how your brain got there. Do I agree with your assessment? I think he might at least be an imp.
He's also absolutely Mr. Bones the Party Skeleton.
What do we think? Is this movie good or bad? We got a good on this, Aalto.
This movie is wonderful.
That's great. Aries, is this good or bad?
Good movie.
Jordan, is this good or bad?
It's good.
Yeah, and I think it's good as well. Now, some may say, KZ, why do you only do the conceit of it's good or bad for the bad movie? It's because I forget the conceit of one part of the show every episode. I've noticed it on all 3 passes of editing the episode so far.
Do you want to re-ask the question saying where would you rank it on the list?
No. I'm just pointing out the fact of I ask if the movie's good, but I've only done it in the second half of all 3 episodes of this show.
Wait, really? I forgot that you asked this question. No.
Yeah, I also asked this question. I did not do it for fucking Ocean's 13, and I did not do it for what the fuck was the good movie last? Fucking How to Train Your Dipshit, and I definitely didn't do it for the first movie we watched.
How to Train Your Chudling.
Yeah, How to Train Your Chudling, because they definitely didn't tell you how to train that dragon. Would have given us some more points. Just saying. Maybe if they had some. Maybe if they cared. Maybe if they gave a shit.
I like the idea of all of us being positive on that movie. The only reason why it's at the bottom is because it didn't teach us anything.
I'm all about the message.
What was the message of Monkeybone?
Don't get possessed by a monkey. It'll fucking ruin your life and make you have a bad haircut. Alright,
I'm always warning
you know how this shit works. Currently we have a top 5, but we need to expand it. So, how it's gonna work is I'm gonna ask each person what this movie is above. Unless we find we're eventually gonna hit one of these where someone's like, it's not above anything. And I can't wait. I can't wait for that moment, but we'll have to see. I'm gonna start with Ari of the 5 other movies we've seen.
That's me?
Where would you put Monkeybone above?
Definitely got to be above How to Train Your Dragon. Above that is Thumbelina. Yeah.
As a recap, top 5 currently: How to Train Your Dragon, Thumbelina, then Ocean's 13, then Mission Impossible: Fallout, and then Batman and Robin at the very top.
So my hardest part here for sure is that I don't know if I had more fun with this than I had with Batman and Robin. I think I still had more fun with Batman and Robin. End of the day.
That is true. Do you think it's like pure enjoyment beyond it being our first episode in which we are doing this?
That's the hard part.
Because I know that there is a bit of a honeymoon period on like, oh, it's the first it's the first episode, and the entire time we're watching Batman and Robin, Jordan's experiencing the entire vibe of the call shift toward Batman and Robin epically owning Mission Impossible.
So the simple thing is that we just need to have an experience that goes past that, and this just wasn't it.
That's fine. I respect that a lot. I respect you for your mind. All 5 of those things you got in there.
We need to make sure there is no opportunity for this to happen next recording.
What? Not have fun?
You want to have fun on our movie podcast?
What? Make pedophilic accusations of random people in the film industry? Is that what we're talking about, or?
That part. We also need like a super. I want to land on something nightmarish.
Oh, okay.
You want bad things. You want bad things.
The bad list. That's genuinely just bad, right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, that kind of happened with Thumbelina.
You say that, it's gonna be Batman v Superman.
I don't want
to. That's why we got to record on the weekend or a day where I don't have work the next day.
Okay. I definitely got to put it above Thumbelina. I think I had more fun with this than Thumbelina.
All right, is that where you want to lock in? That would be I
definitely had more fun with this than Mission Impossible. That's the thing. I mean, really.
You have more fun with this than Ocean's 13?
So if you want, do you want to lock it in at number 2 then?
Yeah, I think I want a number 2.
Okay. So we had that. You're the first person I asked, right?
Yes.
I'm that high, just so you know. All right, we got that. Got that established. I'm going to move over to Jordan. Jordan, where do you want this?
Above Thumbelina.
Above Thumbelina. Okay, so first one's at 2, second one's at 4. Aalto, where? The Pantheon. Do you think what was this beat out? Was this above?
I think this beats out Batman and Robin. Like, not even in irony. Like, I had a ton of fun watching it while high with my 3 jackass friends. I just think, like, when you look at it as a film, it is competently made. It is a just very well competently made, very wacky, zany movie that got heightened by the fact I'm watching it high with 3 of my dipshit friends.
That is true. I'm wrestling with it hard. That's why I'm going last. I'm I don't know where to land. It's dangerous.
Because you have to understand, Batman and Robin only got so high because we were having a blast. I would say after that initial Mr. Freeze fight in the intro, the movie fucking plummets because it just stops being fun. It stops being that kind of Silver Age fucking stupid bright color comic book.
Yeah,
what about the bad? They have the bad credit card argument. There's like the
you literally you just crumbled to the defense of what about the bat credit card?
Yeah, because that's a fucking stupid thing to ask.
Never leave the cave without it, dude.
No, fucking, I'm just imagining Ariel on fucking death row. She's in the fucking electric chair. They're putting the helmet on her. Do you have any final words? Yeah, but what the fucking bat credit card though? It's like, well, I guess we gotta let her go. I guess we gotta let her go.
You gotta let me go. Here's the thing, right? Okay, there's like you forget. Okay, lest we forget about that.
Lest we forget.
Don't forget like the oiled up men carrying in Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy's big pheromone arc, the repeated
when it would just reuse footage.
Remote arc.
All those giant manly statues holding up buildings.
Oh, everything about that movie being homoerotic.
There's if you forget the scene where he's fighting Mr. Freeze and like they just cut to him being like he jumps on him and then suddenly he's defeated.
I don't know if I said this during the recording or during like the watch of that movie, but you think about all the men in that movie, right? They're all fucking like stripped naked, oiled down, fucking pecs, nipples, everything's out, right? Everything's out.
Mhm.
And then this, and then Batman and Robin, whenever a sexy woman comes up, it is, and I don't mean this is a bad thing. I genuinely don't. This is a gay man's vision of what a sexy woman is, which is something very drag adjacent. Like it's very garish, very bright, very flamboyant.
Very
where it's
garish.
Where like this isn't what a sexy woman is to like someone who likes sexy woman. This is what a gay person believes a sexy woman is, and I think that's awesome.
I liked a lot of the sets. There was like that insane motorcycle hallway that they gave her. They gave Catgirl.
Coolio's in the movie.
Yeah, they got Coolio. He was like a drug lord, I think.
That is an indisputable fact, too. That you are correct that did happen. I forgot it happened. Jordan, I need to know how you feel about something conceptually here that's happening, which is that we've, in an episode about Ocean's 13, have talked about it less than we have Batman and Robin, a thing that already got an episode on the show.
And Monkeybone.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
This is why this is what, like, I need the bad one next recording to be very bad.
I need it to be very bad.
Very evil, no good.
I have to think of a bad movie to replace the one I got picked for, so that's gonna be fun.
Okay, well, I have a proposal for you. All right.
Yes.
Every so often, I am going to do a special episode, regardless.
Okay.
But I would like to propose this idea occasionally when people support. Jordan, would you like the next episode to be 2 bad wheels in a row? Because I'll just spin it twice. I'll just spin it twice for you as a special treat to you.
Can we do good? Too good the next then? Or is that too big of an ask?
No.
Okay,
I feel like that's less interesting.
I think we should do 2 good movies when we have a guest.
No, I disagree because I imagine
they should be tortured.
I was about to say when the guest is here, it's gonna be 2 bad movies, and the first guest I might just try and see if I can get Bridget because I feel like
because she's already in the group chat.
Yeah, they're already in a group chat where we schedule this out, so it would make sense to do that. But
awesome.
But yes, I guess we're gonna lock in for the next episode. I'll spin that bad wheel twice because Jordan really wants a bad movie to not be praised on this show, which I'm gonna be honest will happen. We just keep accidentally hitting the secretly good movies.
We keep hitting because we got all the movies that we've gotten that are bad movies are like these early 2000s or like late 90s psychopath films.
Yeah, like bad movies have only gotten worse. I feel.
This is like when, again, this is the early 2000s had so many awesome movies where a coked up executive just said, "Oh, that seems so good."
Monkeybone
give them money.
Monkeybone is the most recent bad movie we've watched.
You're right.
I feel like I'm spiritually healing. So I've come to my decision where I would like to put it. So far, we've gotten one person wants it at number 1. That's Aalto. We have someone who wants it at number 2. That was Ari. And Jordan wanted it at 4. Which would have put it under Thumbelina. Where I land, through my honest heart of heart, would be to put it at number 2. Because I do think I had more fun on Batman and Robin, which doesn't make sense because that is a significantly worse film. If I think about it. But the fun factor is just so important for a thing that you don't play, like a video game. But instead, a cinematic experience, you look into your heart. These are weighted, and we cannot disrespect the fact that Jordan did go pretty low.
because I
go pretty
say,
low.
Like incorporating fun. If we put the 2025 War of the Worlds on the bad list.
And then when it's that's why that's
undisputed top.
It's not fair. Like I. It's number 0.
So
it's like number
bad.
0. It's like there's no way that it's gonna be topped.
It's the Victini of the podcast.
But what? What do you want? What do you want?
Do you think
from
at this
me?
rate, a good movie is like okay, this is going to sound so fucking annoying. Do you think a good movie is ever going to be number 1 on the list?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I fully believe
while it's good and we're having a good time.
Yeah, I like fully 100% like in my heart believe if we put one of the Lord of the Rings movies, not The Hobbit, fuck you, Ari. No, if we put the Lord of the Rings in that, I feel like we would be just having a blast because it is such an immaculately well-made movie.
It's also very dudes rock.
Yes.
Yeah, what happens is that our good movies are also filled with films that are just solid and good, and the most of what we end up saying is like, ooh, that looks cool. Or I like that this has good color grading on it. And then we sit there for 90 minutes and don't say much of any. And don't say much of anything. But there are plenty of films in which we will make a lot of noises. Like if a John Wick came up in here and we'd be going, ooh, it's mostly Aalto. Mostly Aalto reacting to people's heads
absolutely, apart. Dude. If we fucking if we watch John Wick 3 and we got to that fight near the end where a guy's head just explodes from a shotgun, I would be coming.
This is a list of the best films that we have ever seen by the metric of you watching it with the people you hold dear, except Jordan. We come together and we've grouped these movies, and currently I have the top list here with respect to the weight that unfortunately was applied by someone who just didn't get it, someone who just didn't understand. Didn't understand how good Monkeybone actually is. I bring you the current rankings of the best films ever made, starting at number 6, How to Train Your Dragon. Followed by at number 5, Thumbelina. Then, and in 4th place, Ocean's 13. 3rd place, Monkeybone, followed by Mission Impossible Fallout at 2 and Batman and Robin at 1. Given we got one person on 1, two people had it on 2, but Jordan had 4. That's enough weight to push it down at least 1 rank, I feel.
You're going to hell when you die.
So, sadly, Monkeybone is simply the 3rd best film ever made.
Whoopi Goldberg is never seeing you there, dude.
We are a group, if we were one person and if we were one person, and perhaps I made an official Letterboxd account for us, and they're like, what's your 4 favorite films? And I'm like, Batman and Robin, Mission Impossible Fallout, Monkeybone, and Ocean's 13. This is the quartet. This is what I'm looking for in movies. I'm looking for Batman and Robin, Monkeybone, Ocean's 13, and Mission Impossible. My elite 4. Could Mission Impossible be erased later by chairman of the board with Carrot Top? Maybe.
There's no way to know.
There's
what if it gets erased by Biodome?
I also was thinking about Biodome. We could really make a Mount Rushmore of truly great films here, but what we can take away from it is that for some reason it's not How to Train Your Dragon. That's kind of crazy how it just keeps digging down low. This is why you want those bad movies. You're tired of How to Train Your Dragon being viewed as the worst film ever made.
I'm very much tired of it.
Mm-hmm. But will you achieve your dream? We'll have to see. Maybe 2 delicious spins of the bad wheel next time will fix it all up. So with this, I guess we will leave with this episode. Anything anyone wants to say before we close out?
If any of Mr. Elfman's lawyers are listening, I did not say any of this.
You really did say all of that. You did
I
say
did not
all
know.
of
What, say what?
It's going to be in the video. I in fact, at this part, might edit you saying it again. Like,
no. Here's my YouTube poop.
Oh, I'm turning your pedophilic accusations into a YouTube poop.
Oh, you can't just say that.
Ah, that sure was an engaging and exciting episode of our movie podcast. But through all the fun, we gotta get a little serious from time to time. Just wanted to let everybody know that none of us believe anything of what we said over the course of this episode with regards to the legendary Danny Elfman. You know, I hadn't actually edited this episode for over 2 months since its original recording, and I need you to know I forgot this segment even occurred within the episode, and I need you to know it was like finding God a second time. We like to have fun here on our wonderful show. And sometimes things get a little weird. Sometimes someone associates an entire person's life based upon a funny tweet they see. And I gotta say, that's okay. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for the next one in which we watch, a couple of movies again. Maybe 3, maybe 15. Who knows? See you next time.